what makes this book realistic is because this book is inspired from the author's real life events. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Anushka, and in this video I'll talk about one of my recent reads which has undoubtedly become one of my absolute favorite, and it is so close to my heart now that I can't stop recommending it to other people, and that is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Now, before you even think about this, before you even say that and skip this video that romance is not your thing and you can't even read romance, I was that same person. I never believed in romance. I used to always say, if you look back on my previous video, I will always say that romance is so cliche. You never learn from romance novels. But oh my god, this novel just shook me. I mean, girls do read romance novel and it's easier for them. Like, they like reading romance. But when it comes to guys, they shy away from reading romance. They don't really like it. But I please highly recommend guys to read this novel. I mean, please read it. So the book is about this smart, intelligent, beautiful and ambitious girl, Lily Bloom, who grew up in an abusive household. She leaves this household and starts her life in Boston, where she studies, and later on she starts her own business as a florist. One day her father passes away, and on the night of her father's funeral, she meets this guy named Ryle, who is a neurosurgeon, who's very ambitious, who's goal-oriented, attractive, and all those nice guy kind of vibes. They both talk on the terrace, and then things happen, but they don't actually end up together. Next, we have a third person named Atlas, who used to be a homeless guy, and Lily, in her teenage years at her home, used to help this guy Atlas. This homeless guy, she used to provide food, all the supplies. She was just his friend. And later, this homeless guy named Atlas actually became her first lover or her first boyfriend. Now, on the outer surface, in the starting, this may look like any other love triangle or any other romantic novel. I know. I was like, after 100 pages, first few 100 pages, I was like, this is so cliche. There are so many tropes out there. I mean, I really don't want to read it. But Sneha from Book Junction actually highly recommended this book. And I also read some reviews as well. So I was like, there is something, so I have to stick with this book. And then, oh my god, the twists comes in and you're all shocked, and that's where the story starts. When it comes to the rating, I'd rate this book 4.5 for sure. This is such a killer book. Oh my god. Next, the themes this book talks about. Oh my god, there are so many themes this book talks about. It talks about how people think that good will always outweigh bad, no matter how much bad things you're doing. If you're doing good things, they will obviously outweigh the bad. It talks about love, it talks about marriage, it talks about relationship, it talks about possessiveness, it talks about obsession, it talks about guilt, it talks about fear. Oh my god, so many things this book talks about. It's damn realistic, it's honest, and it is unbiased. I mean, when the ending was happening, I was like, no, please, I want this thing to happen, because that's what usually happens. But the ending that this book actually gives is like what is necessary. It does not give you the entry which you want to read, which is the usual ending. No, it gives you the ending which is actually right, which is unbiased, and which should actually happen. And third thing is the writing. I mean, the writing. Colleen Hoover has set this book in such a manner that at the start, you will get attached with the characters. You will be like, oh, this guy is so attractive, this girl is so good, she is ambitious, everything is so good. And then the twist comes in and you're like, no one is bad. I want to feel for the guy as well. I want to feel for the girl as well. So you're so attached with the characters that you're actually living their lives. Another thing which I like about this novel are all the characters. I mean, there's no one particular character which I like more than the other. Be it Lily. Usually girls in novels are shown like these dumb girls who can't take their own decisions, or they are like either boss lady who are very arrogant. But Lily is a mix of both. She is sensitive and strong at the same time. She evolves as a character. She takes her own decisions at the right time. She is emotional, yes. She acts stupid at times, but then she becomes strong as well. Ryle, he's strong but he's sensitive as well. Atlas, oh my god, the perfect friend, the perfect person at the right time. This book also told me that there are people who show their love and there are people who don't really show their love. There are different kinds of people, and not just the main characters, the side characters. Elisa and Marshall, both of them, like Elisa is one of the best friends. One of the best friends I've read in a novel. I mean, she's such a great character as well in general. And yeah, those are all the things which I liked in this novel. I mean, I could point out a lot of other things as well, but that would make this video a lot longer, and that would also, that would also include some spoilers. So I don't want to spoil this video. Of course, the writing is great of this book. It's very easy to read. The plot is good. It's crisp and it's clear. So yeah, everything which you need in a book. But of course, there are few things which I did not like. A book is never perfect. Nothing is perfect. The first thing which I did not like is of course the tropes. I mean, the book starts in the most cliche way. It starts where a girl or a boy meets and things happen and you're like, oh my god, why is she behaving in this manner? Or the guy who's the most handsome guy you could ever meet and he falls for the most beautiful girl who does not realize that she's beautiful. All those tropes. I'm not spoiling anything, but yeah, that's how it starts. So that is something that I did not like. The second thing which I did not like was I wanted the backstory a little more. Like, I enjoyed Atlas and Lily a little more. I wanted that backstory a little more. So yeah, that's something of my personal issue. But yeah, that was it. I mean, overall, this book is such a great book. You should definitely pick this book right now. It's such a great book. Everything is so good. And what makes this book realistic is because this book is inspired from the author's real life events, which is why it is written so beautifully. Everything is realistic. Like, you will feel like, okay, that's how actually people react. That's how actually things happen. It's not like a movie where everything is good or everything is bad. That's how people react in situations, because it's inspired from real events. It's inspired from real life of the author, which is why she could write it so beautifully. And yeah, that's it with this review. I hope you liked this video and I hope you pick this book very soon. And if you do, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram or just comment down in the in the comment box below. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you already read this book, please comment down and let me know what are your thoughts. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you later with another video. Until then, bye bye.